Folks, welcome back to PCG News, where we cover TCGs, paper games, paper computer games, and anything from the universe of paper computer games. We'll report on anything from the community, so if you know of a PCG-related story you think I should cover in the next episode of PCG News, I've linked a Google Doc in the description below. Please drop a link in that document and I'll include it. There's a lot of stories to cover, so let's get to it. Folks, there's a new PCG maker in the community. He's got a YouTube called Cool PCGs, and he's already created his first paper computer game with some really cool art, as you can see. Now, this first game has no title, and it's just a scrap game, which Cool PCG says is not a real game. Nonetheless, it's got this really cool looking alien character in it. The scrap game did ultimately grow into a full PCG called Cute Guy, using some of the same characters. In the game, you play as a spearmint made by the company, and there are these danger zones to avoid, which I think is a cool mechanic. I'd like to see this game played, because it seems like there's a lot of interesting characters to engage with, and I'd like to see the danger zones mechanic play out. Overall, Cool PCGs is a super promising new creator in the PCG community and has some really cool art, and y'all folks should go and subscribe, link in the description. Multi-Paper Games on YouTube made a new paper game. So this is the third in his trilogy of Levels games, and it's a handheld paper game called Levels Color Adventure. In the game, you have to use buttons on your paper controller to activate different colors, which can help you get past obstacles, which seems like a really cool concept for a paper game. And it looks like we have another new PCG maker in the community. This is Lucky Games PCG, who just started his PCG YouTube channel. His first, and as of time of writing only, video is his first PCG, Secrets of the Pyramid. The game takes place in the Pyramid of Giza, and you play as a new character named Ruby. Ruby has antennae which can transform into different shapes like clay. He has to use these abilities to get past enemies and obstacles inside the pyramid. This feels like a satisfying classic mini PCG. It's pocket-sized, but seems like a good adventure. Y'all should check it out. The video's only 2 minutes, but it's a really good PCG video. Sam, also known as Mighty BK from the PCG community, has created a sort of digital magazine for the PCG Wiki. For those not in the know, the PCG Wiki is an online encyclopedia of all paper computer games and paper games. It covers games by anyone in the community, and anyone can edit. Now, the new magazine is called PCGN, and it's inspired by The Shroom, which is a similar magazine on the Mario Wiki. Basically, the magazine is divided into sections covering things like PCG community news, trivia, reports, and upcoming games by Sam. It even includes original content like fake PCG news and reviews of PCGs by others in the community. This is a really cool new idea in the community, and I'd love to see more issues. There are now 2 issues out. Sam has said he has plans to hopefully add one every month. Now, in the first issue, all the sections are written by Sam, but it is a community project, meaning anyone can contribute a section. Check out the first issue on the wiki, link in the description, and if you're interested in contributing, message Sam in the PCG Discord and you can set something up. Whoa. It looks like a whole new series of paper computer games by multiple creators in the community has appeared. This is the Agent Peanut series, and it follows the adventures of Agent Peanut, a character created back in the day by Salmon the Fish PCG. Now, I'm not going to go too in-depth here, though I might make a video on the series at some point, but briefly. The first new game is called Agent Peanut Escapes, and it continues immediately from the original Agent Peanut game by Salman, where that one left off. Then there's a one-page sequel to the original game by Salman himself called Agent Peanut Part 2, which also continues from the original game, and another sequel by Epic Worlds PCG called Agent Peanut Mission Number 2, Indiana Peanut Jones, featuring an Indiana Jones style adventure. Most of these games are available from the PCG shop, which you can find at papercomputergames.com by clicking on the shop link. It's also in the description below. You can also play the games with others on the PCG Discord, which is also linked on papercomputergames.com. And this seems like a really cool PCG community saga, like Techno Zombies and the Gnome saga before it, and it'll be awesome to see where it goes from here. Epic Worlds PCG continues his streak of making epic PCG content. Most recently, he started doing playthroughs of PCGs on his PCG channel, Epic Worlds PCG. So far, he has 2 playthrough videos, one where he plays Elf Adventures by Siren the Elf, and another where he plays Agent Peanut No. 2 by Salmon the Fish PCG. Additionally, on his TCG channel, Epic Underworlds TCG, he started doing a series of live streams. Both channels are linked in the description below. Mighty BK, also known as Sam, once again released a 1-panel PCG comic on Scratch. The comic is called Anything is Canon, which features Zuvak with arms and another guy saying that anything is canon, even this. He made the comic because he read on the PCG wiki that everything PCG made by anyone is canon, and I did write that, and yes, it's true, there's no rule saying that comic isn't canon, so yeah. It's canon. Now, canon gets a bit more complicated than that, and I'm planning to make a video about canon and how that works in the PCG community at some point. But as a basic rule, think of anything PCG made by anyone in the community as being canon, meaning it's a real part of the PCG storyline. Now, sometimes people will make a story that's not intended to be part of the same universe as the other games, but that's still canon. It just takes place in an alternate universe within the multiverse, or an alternate timeline or some such. So I definitely appreciated this comic, possibly the most canon PCG comic I've ever seen, so definitely check that out, link is in the description below. Now folks, I've also made the first AI-generated paper computer game, just to see if I could. It's now available on the PCG shop. I used ChatGPT to write the entire game, and basically I just told it what a PCG is, and then told it to write a PCG adventure, and to specify how to beat the puzzle in each room. It wrote one out, that's basically the script, and then I had it write prompts to make the images in Midjourney, which is an AI image generator, and I think the images it came up with are just beautiful. The PCG itself is pretty basic, it's just trying to get through a mansion with a series of puzzles, but it looks really cool, and it's playable. It's a fun experiment, so check it out. That's up on the PCG shop right now. Link is in the description. And if you know of a TCG, paper game, PCG, or PCG related story you think I should cover in the next episode of PCG News, I've linked a Google Doc in the description below. Please drop a link in that document so I know to include it in the next episode. Alright folks, that's all the PCG goodness I've got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. You folks are the best as always, and PCG you later.